Hey there everyone, and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we're taking our first look at the Vong Invaders mod for Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption. This mod is currently only released as a space-only demo, so we're going to be doing a couple skirmish matches. It adds the Yuuzhan Vong as a playable faction in Space Skirmish, and I believe in the future they plan to flesh it out to encompass the rest of the game modes available in Forces of Corruption, but right now it is just the Space Skirmish, so that's what we're going to be doing. I played a little bit to familiarize myself with how stuff works, and it seems like the Vong are pretty powerful. So we're going to start against one hard AI, but we're probably going to end up playing 2, maybe even 3 games, depending on how fast we go here. But we're going to, if we end up winning too hard, I'm going to probably drop in a couple other AI for the other team, and maybe even try playing against them. But we'll get started here. There's a lot of really good there's a lot of good 3D assets for the new Vong ships. Everything else, I believe, is vanilla still. And I think that's Bosk's voice. But yeah, so there's a lot of really good use of particle effects. All the new assets they've added are really cool. So we have the Coral Skippers as our starting fighter here. And it's always kind of weird trying to move around moving fighters with the camera controls there, but I think you get the idea. If I can zoom in on them this way. But they really capture the aesthetic of the Vong in a nice way that doesn't look as terrible as Vong stuff can sometimes look. So like a really nice organic feel to all their ships. They're, like I said, a lot of particles that add to that, and some animations as well. Let's send these Coral Skippers over here. You know what? Let's just go all the way up.
Construction complete.
And we have Yorick Greta Squadrons, a special version of Yorick Ed equipped with sacks of Gretchens, which can be spawned to hunt down enemy fighters and bombers. Its disadvantage is its lower speed, worse maneuverability, and less fighters per squadron. So let's grab a couple of those. I believe these ones are just armed with Yorick cores, I think they're called. Oh, here's some X-Wings.
New construction options available.
But I think one squadron of Coral Skippers should pretty easily win against the, or will pretty easily win against the X-Wings there. Let's make sure we can get some of these. And I'm not sure if this is actually on the Steam Workshop. I'm gonna try to look before I post the video up. But if I find it, then the link will be in the description for that as well. Gretchens. So I guess these are modified Buzz droids. There they go, flapping around. Let's see how we do against a... Oh, oops. How we do against the turret there. Seems like they're still going to be able to beat us with that turret. I'm still trying to get a feel for what exactly all the Vong ships and stuff are capable of. Who's this? Alright, this is the entire NJO series in text tooltip form. I'm not sure who this is. But let's see if... This could get the hero killed, but I just want to see how it does against that. What do you got? Aggressive maneuvers. Using evasive movement, saw dodges. Okay, saw someone. Dodges projectiles while switching to heavier weapons. So I'm assuming that's a variant of maybe spoiler lock that adds in an animation. Like where the deploy animation just has it swing around a bit. There's a board, or not a board, there's a... What's it called? A ramming ability with one of the ships later on, and I think that's how it works, where it's an animation that makes it like swing around a lot, and with a really low range hard point that does some damage. We'll probably end up taking a look at that soon. If not in this match, then the next one, because I'm not sure if we'll be able to... if we'll be full on PopCap by then. So I'm going to send one of these guys back over here. And we're going to go up here when we have this Ifril Manat. 7 light Yorick cores, 1 medium Yorick core, 4 Dovin basals. Boost speed and boost firepower. One of the smaller Yuuzhan Vong vessels, Ifril Manats are best to use as anti-fighter escorts for heavier ships, thanks to the ability to boost speed or fire rate. They excel at using hit and run tactics and obliterating enemy fighters and bombers. Okay. Let's drop you in. What do we got here? Advanced scout ship. Let's send that in there as well. I don't have time to read the tooltip for that one right now. But yeah, like I said, there's not a huge amount of documentation right now, so there's going to be a lot of experimenting for figuring out what works best against what. Got a center ping. Let's see what's in the middle of the map. Alright, some ships, but what do you have? You have a medium Eric core, Dove and Basal. Boost weapon power. And alright. Can you actually capture this for us? I'm not sure. It looks like we've got all the mines taken out, if not captured. It doesn't look like... Oh, it does look like you were capturing it. So that's good.
Space station upgrade.
This is their version of the hypervelocity gun. It's an asteroid barrage, so the planet will shoot out a bunch of asteroids at the target. We'll probably grab one of those as well. But first I do want to focus on getting some of the ships. Spore ship, 10 spore launchers. Okay, let's see what that does.
Constructing.
Don't think I used that one.
Choose your reinforcements.
This, what was the other name of this thing?
Enemy space
You're like a
station
cat.
has been upgraded.
I made one for TR at one point. I can't remember what it's called.
Constructing. Beginning construction.
Yorikakaga? No. Either way. Its main weapons, bays launching homing missile-like spores with acidic capsules, are able to etch enemy armor and make the unit more vulnerable against incoming fire. However, the liquid of them can be swapped with stimulants which support regeneration capabilities of the Yorick Coral. In order to protect its fragile hull, serving as a mobile brewery of spores, the ship itself can engulf itself in a spore cloud, which reduces damage from incoming laser fire. Right, so spore shield.
Our space station is under attack.
Like I said, there's a lot of cool particle use with this kind of stuff. And this is healing toxin, so it's kind of similar to weaken enemy. We're just starting to get into the point where we're going to have access to some of our better combat ships, I think at the next tech level. And we've got all the mines held here, so... We lose our coral skippers? It seems like we did. Let's grab another squadron of those. Yeah, I think that is... the way that functions is with the same thing as the X-Wing spoiler lock ability, and then it's just got a bonus in it, maybe? Or if it's just taking the actual movement of the ship as the bonus.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's grab you in there.
Reinforcements en route.
And Cloak can get out of here. We'll get you to our main fleet. Yeah, there we go. And... go over here. Okay, you I want to get over here, and let's see if we can drop some spores on you. Okay, so is that more like Diamond Boron Missile Barrage with the healing effect then? Alright, we have enough credits, so let's start grabbing the other stuff. Get back. Go to those B-Wings, maybe. Ah. Oh my god. I might just disable the camera controls like that. But...
Building under construction.
doesn't look like there's any upgrades for the mine, so that's about as much credit, or as many credits as we're going to be able to get on this map. In range. range. I'm not sure if this is actually giving the negatives that usually come with boost weapon power, so for making it more vulnerable, but its health is full, so we also have
Construction complete.
healing boosts around us. Let's check out just to make sure where they're stationed.
Space station damaged.
Enemy
Grab a
space
Matlock,
station has been upgraded.
and where's the Subbandicrid? There it is. So that's the one that has the ability I was talking about, the ramming one. Crash. Not sure what it does. The Vuaspar, I think this is the interdictor. I don't know if we're going to have enough pop cap for too many more ships, though. Let's get the Matlock in here and Subbandicrid. And oh, we do have room for one more, but I think we're basically... we can just go and win the match. But I just want to... so this is what the ramming ability looks like on it. So I think it is just an activating another ability that'll allow it to use an animation, and then the animation sends it around and would put it in range or go through another ship. It would have an untargetable hardpoint that does damage when it's within range. I think that's how it works. Take a look at these asteroids. I think that with this fleet, we're going to be pretty capable of going and wiping out this station. But yeah, like I said, the art assets for the ship do look really good. They've got a couple... I think there's some subtle animations on some of these guys. You can see the tentacles kind of moving around in the crash there. It's a very consistent art style, really matches what you'd expect for the Vong. It's kind of like these otherworldly, organic ships, rocky, without being as ugly as you'd typically expect a Vong thing to be. Like, it's kind of hard to explain because they are quote-unquote ugly ships, but they're not just painful to look at kind of ugly. They're ugly in a this is what their aesthetic is supposed to be kind of way. Let's see, dread weapons. I don't know if we're gonna have anything to try that on. You have any weapons yourself? Phillips. Okay, so I guess this is like a command ship.
Ion cannon available.
Kind of weird that you get this repeatedly like that. Yeah, we're just ripping this apart. Alright, so it looks like we'll probably get in 2, maybe even 3 games. Next one we're going to do against, I guess, 2 AI instead. Oh, they're coming around for a defense.
We are victorious.
Too late.
Ion cannon available.
Maybe we'll swap over Slukamai Unseen. We'll put it at hard AI, hard AI, hard AI, hard AI. We'll do Empire, Empire. We'll do a 3-way match here. And we'll see how we do in that situation where there's one of us and 2 of each of the other ones. That'll mean a bit fewer credits for us, but we were doing pretty much all right there. And then next match we can even add another 2. We'll see how long this one takes, though. And then I definitely want to do a longer playthrough if it gets to a point where there's like Galactic Conquest support. Okay, let's send one of you down here, one of you up here. Let's get some Yorick Retta squadrons. And
Choose your reinforcements.
just drop them in the middle there.
En route.
I kind of want to see if we have different platform options there, so we'll try to grab one of those as well. Yeah, those TIE interceptors did not stand much of a chance. Okay, those ones are going to go as well. Let's get our first mine here. Oh, here we go. We have Gretchen Pod, a hatchery spawning swarms of Gretchens to destroy enemy fighters and bombers. We have Rock Spitter Platform, affecting large vessels. We have Healing Pod. Let's get the Gretchens.
Upgraded.
On this one, we'll get Gretchens and Rock Spitters, I think. How are we doing over here? It looks like we're still... Yeah, we're still winning that battle. Does mean we're going to be delayed in getting our second asteroid mine, which is unfortunate, but...
Construction complete.
Are we winning? That looks like we are. There we go. Just gotta get some shots off. Come on. E. Well, either way, we send some friends in or something. There we go. And you can go up here. I'm gonna grab the next level. I was kind of trying to save the money just in case we needed to buy another squad of coral skippers, but I feel like at some point in this video I've called them Clawcraft. I don't know why I feel that way, but I think I must have. Alright, we'll try to use some different ships than we used last time. Maybe I'll grab another Suv Bandicrid just so we can use the ramming ability against a ship. But
Beginning construction.
get these Gretchens in there. Let's grab a turret. We'll get the Gretchens when we can afford it. Oh no, we actually won that. There we go.
Construction complete.
So hopefully we'll be able to win this, and we can send off our guys to help at another platform. Seems like they're fighting each other already. Probably still just fighters against fighters.
Space station upgraded.
More asteroids. If Fulminat we already used, I'm going to try to bring in...
Space station under attack.
Well, we'll see. We might have to buy some of the earlier level stuff anyways, so that we can hold off these earlier attacks. But it seems like we are doing an okay job at that anyways.
Building under construction.
There's only 3 mines between the 2 other factions. It looks like the Empire is probably doing a bit better than the Rebels. Get over here, and is there any platforms we can get defensive stuff? Yes, no, no, no.
Construction
I'm gonna go for
complete.
the other mines then. I don't want to choke them out too much out of resources. I'm not just trying to win super hard. I do want to get a little bit more of
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
an idea of how the
Space
ships function
station
and all that.
damaged.
I think I am gonna grab the hero again, because
Choose your reinforcements.
we're getting a lot of fighters here, and we'll probably want to get an Ifrilmanat for that as well. Alright. Okay, so they do have that right there, the base. For some reason I was thinking there was more over here and down here. It's been so long since I played on any of these vanilla maps. But we've got our hero, and he's going to defend against a lot of the fighters for us. Same if we send an one of these in here. That'll probably be our first target then, the rebels. Let's I'm gonna refrain from using the asteroid barrage too early, because it does seem like you get it perpetually, which is fairly powerful, and I do want to rely a bit more on some of the ships this match. I mean, it didn't seem like it did a huge amount of damage. It might not have even actually damaged the, I guess, the hull, the armor of the space station when we used it last time, but I'd rather
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
get those in where we can. I'm going to send you around that way so we can have some anti-fighter defenses there. Let's get these coral skippers after that one. You're going a little bit too far out. I just want you to stay in there. Oh, there's an immobilizer.
Space station damaged.
Okay, there's Han too. Okay, you're probably swinging out far enough away. So boost engine power, you can do the same thing and just get up there. Doesn't seem like he's doing too much against it. So hopefully that'll be enough to take out Han. Or maybe that'll be enough to take out Han. What's this? Slayer Ship Squadron. Haven't used any of those yet. Let's grab some of them. What are they going to do for us? Slayer ships were developed in the later phase of the Vong Wars and were primarily given to the Slayers, Jedi Hunters. They are Vong's most elite fighters and able to deal with most enemy squadrons with ease, thanks to the single heavy Yarrick core. Also able to damage even bigger ships and thereby sort of fulfill a role of a Vong bomber, though without the ability to bypass shields.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's grab them in there.
Our space
I'm just going to take a
station
quick
is
look at
under
them before
attack.
we send them in. And attack. Right, we're almost done with the next level. We can pretty much immediately buy whatever ships we want at this level.
Space station upgraded.
So let's grab maybe a Matalock, and we'll get the next level going as well. We're going to have the Matalock fairly soon. We can start moving out on this mine. Turn it around. What was it, the Spore ship that healed? I might want to grab one of those. Where are you? Oh, it's 3,000 credits, okay.
Choose your
And we're going to grab this
reinforcements.
mine with the Matalock. Can you... No. Yeah, that's probably fine to stick around. Let's, maybe head out to the next mine over there.
Space station damaged.
You guys are going after us. We'll grab the Spore ship, and I'm going to send you back to the home base.
Choose your reinforcements.
Well, that's actually not necessary. Let's, drop you in there. I think we can get some healing onto this guy with that. Can I get another Matalock? Yes, I can. I want to see how that dread weapon works. What it'll do for us.
Building under
What's it done for
construction.
us lately? Does look like the
Our
Empire's the
space
bigger
station
threat right
is
now.
under attack.
We heal that up.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, get in range before bad things happen. Oh. Okay, so it's basically, I guess, drain life or leech shields. One of those. Did they not actually capture this
Space
mine?
station upgraded.
Beginning
Doesn't look like it.
construction.
Okay. So I think we're clear to start moving in on the rebel station there. I want to grab a Midroik, though. I guess Midroik Assault, there's Midroik. Midroik has a dread weapon as well. This one is Dreadnought. Maybe we can grab a Dreadnought?
Space station under attack.
Well, I think we're gonna get a Midroik. That's more of the iconic Vong ship, I guess. And we only have 8 pop cap left, and I don't think they're gonna be able to destroy any of our stuff. Let's get the assault class.
Choose your reinforcements.
Enemy space station.
There is one of the
has been
abilities for
upgraded.
one of the ships that I had a crash with. I think it was the where's Spindly? The Sampa. It has an ability that I tried to use it, and it seems like it crashed the game. So I'm kind of afraid of trying to use that. We have 16. Okay, we could still get another Heroic in here. What are you? Gas bomb spawns a nebula cloud that can be remotely ignited, setting it on fire. And this is main cannon charge. Prime weapon lands fire a devastating projectile. Okay, let's see how that does. And then self-destruct
Space
on
station
ignite.
under attack.
I think that's the main charge there. All right, let's grab our asteroids now. Does appear to be a hard point that's not attached. You look in the top left corner by the hero icons. Whenever something shows up in the corner like that, it basically just means that the attachment bone that's been set for the weapon, for the hard point, doesn't exist. So it's not really sure where it should be put. Let's get you up here, and I'm going to dread weapon those guys. Get another gas cloud momentarily. Let's put it there.
Our space station is under attack.
Maybe we will have enough pop cap to get the dreadnought in here. So let's build it up. See how much damage we can get out of that. Fair bit. Invaders down here. Totten patrol crews are
Ion
reporting.
cannon available.
Right, we're gonna lose the Midroik, which means we will definitely have enough
Choose
room
your
for this dreadnought.
reinforcements.
Or we should. So I'm okay with that. Lost
Space
the
station
Matlock.
damaged.
Alright, we can get another Midroik in there as well. Let's get another variety if we can. The regular Midroik, I guess. And let's get this Dreadnought in here, see what it does. Open fire. Dreadnought turns upside down, enabling all of its turrets to fire. So deploy, I guess. Additionally, its special sharp teeth on the bottom can be used to cut through enemy ships, dealing massive damage. Then what does this do? Dreadnought overcharges its lava veins of its protective carapace, releasing chunks of its shell and dealing massive damage to all enemy ships surrounding the ship. Let's do that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Seems like there's a lot more rebel ships in here now, so we'll probably need to build our
Space
fleet
station
back up
damaged.
in a more safe location. There's the assault one again. Dovin Basal.
Choose your reinforcements.
So that goes down, we can bring it in. We'll get ready for a more coordinated assault rather than just flying in.
Ion cannon available.
We'll sacrifice this one off too. Then we can bring in a couple more Metalocks to our main fleet. What can you do? Okay, that's the Dread Weapon one. What are you? Dovin Basal Shield. Boost engine power.
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
Choose your reinforcements.
Grab a Matalock in there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it does hull damage. But I think with this next push, we're going to be able to take out the rebels, and it's just us and the Empire. They're doing a good job against some of our mines down here, though. So we're probably going to want to build up, get another assault one. Then we're going to move out on the Imperial. I think us versus two of each is a decent setup for this. So I guess the effects are more like the ion cannon. I figured it would do a bit more damage to hull stuff
Choose your reinforcements.
because it's a bunch of asteroids, but it seems like it's more based on the ion cannon.
Reinforcement available.
Move this in range for the Dread Weapon.
Ion
Space station
cannon
damaged.
available.
Doesn't seem to want to fire this one. Oh well. Guess they're just waiting for those lasers to take out the station. Coral skippers. I really don't want to use the Sampa just because it did crash the last time I tried it. So I'm gonna hold off on that one. It probably doesn't crash every time, but just for safety purposes.
Ion cannon available.
I'm gonna keep doing that, and then when we actually get in range, we'll be able to use it. Or we'll be able to take it out. Okay, let's see if we can focus on the station now.
Our space station is under attack.
And capture that sensor node, maybe. One of these guys in. Oh, the Matalock lived. You need to go in there.
Choose your reinforcements.
Ion cannon available.
Okay, now that we're actually attacking it. I'm not sure if any of our projectiles penetrate shields, but we'll at least get a lot of shield damage off from the ion cannon. And these guys I'm going to send off after the fighters. Can we capture that sensor node?
Reinforcements available.
Looks like there's some Imperials coming to help us, potentially, or to make our lives harder.
Ion cannon available.
I mean, I guess we'll get another Dreadnought. Would be nice if this one would just hurry its way toward the enemy station.
Space station under attack.
Seems like we've taken out most of the opposition from this. You guys want to get in position a bit better? Let's get another assault. Meteoroic.
Ion cannon available.
Alright, this should take out the last of their shields, and then the shield generator can go down. We won't have to worry about that. And it looks like they may have upgraded their station in the last little
Choose your
while.
reinforcements.
I remember having fewer hard points. But we're good now. Are you gonna... Yeah, you're gonna go down and then we can have some more open pop cap. Let's get another assault in reserve. Maybe a Suvbandicrid.
Space station under attack.
Can we bring that in? No. We're
Ion
probably gonna be
cannon
pretty much capped on our pop cap for a while here. Looks like the New Republic almost got a bit off on their shields too. Unfortunately, they didn't take it out of the way, all the way out. Alright, we've got some pop cap open. Probably from that Matalock. Oh, this is... So I think the collision meshes are broken on the asteroid mine, so they're just going to be attacking down here. That is one of the bug notes that I did see. So they're just going to be here for a while.
Space
Alright,
station
let's get you
under
guys in
attack.
range here. There goes the rebels. Get our healing ship in range.
Choose your reinforcements.
Ion cannon available.
Not sure what's... Oh, I guess that's the asteroids hitting the acclimator. See if we can get these asteroids to do any damage. Not the most damage. Dealing with the remnants of the rebels here. Gonna have our other ships in range fairly soon.
Ion cannon available.
Our space station is under attack.
Ion cannon available.
Most of the ships there. I mean, they end up healing up the damage there, but we're gonna get it back soon. So let's start moving into range there. Let's bring one of these guys up this way. They're just gonna keep attacking the mine. Get you guys in there. Let's attack the shield
Space
generator,
station damage.
and
cannon
then we're good. So I think we are just gonna have these two because we're about 45 minutes in, or 40 minutes in. And
Choose
there
your
goes the shield generator. We can drop in some of those guys.
en route.
Ion cannon available.
More asteroids.
Space station under attack. The enemy has been
Right.
defeated.
There we go.
Ion cannon available.
So I hope you've enjoyed our first look here at the Vong Invaders mod. There is, like I said, a link in the description. If there's a Steam Workshop version, I'm going to put the link in the description there, but I'm not sure if that exists at the moment. So, yeah, if this does have an update that puts it in the other game modes, I'm definitely going to try that as well. We might have another video or two on the space demo here if people enjoyed this. So definitely a lot of interesting stuff that they're trying out here. Some really good new models and everything. Good use of particles, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing future updates from the mod. Hope you guys are too. And that is going to do it for now, though. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.